Hey Aries, it's Tiffany from Soul to Soul Ascension, and I am here with your May 2025 reading. I'm going to look at money and career and love, so make sure you stick around for the whole reading. You also might want to check your whole chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, because each reading is a little bit different, and it might give you some clarity to look at them all. All right. If you like a personal reading or to contact me, to follow me on Instagram, any of that, all the information is in the description box. Okay. So please do like, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. All right, let's get started. What do you have for Aries? And you guys know I'm an Aries rising, so I want to see what they got for us. Something's telling me to do this, so I'll do that. All right, you got believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. Okay. Um, I'm hearing, like just believe it and you will achieve it. That's what I'm getting. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Believe. Start delegating. All right. It says, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. And you are protected. I feel like some of you are nervous as you are making a career change or switching over to have your own business. It says you are safe and supported while you change your career. So you want to change your career, and I feel like you might be letting other things get in the way, just the regular everydays of life. Okay. For example, when I was studying for my teaching certification, I was already working at a school and being a teaching assistant. So after a day of being a teaching assistant and going to pick up my kids and coming home to make dinner and so on and so forth, I, I'm too tired to study, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, you know what? I got to make myself do this. So I scheduled the test, which I had to pay for, and I had no choice but to be ready on that date, and that's what kind of pushed me to stop procrastinating. I was had a baby in my lap studying. Okay, so it's like do what you got to do to get what you need to do done. You got to believe in yourself because um, this is going to be a level up for you, and that's why Spirit is telling you that you're protected. So start delegating some of them other tasks, like see if somebody else can pick up the kids, see if somebody can watch the kids while you study for a few hours. However you got to do it, study on your lunch break, whatever you got to do. Okay. Be not afraid, only believe. So you got two things right here. Believe that you are protected, and believe that you can get this done. Then you got caregiver. Okay, this is telling you that, yeah, you care for other people, but you have to also remember to focus on your own concerns and your own well-being. So yes, you are trying to help your family and all of those things, and maybe you might be caring for an elder or caring for children, but you can't lose yourself in that. Okay. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. So this career change that you're going to do, it does involve traveling, and I think sometimes that's why you might be a little apprehensive, because who's going to do this caregiving while you're away? But Spirit is going to send you some help. Okay. Oh, I didn't want these. Maybe I do want these. This is that career and money deck. Butterfly, sudden change. Okay. Movement, fun work. Fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy. Okay. Spirit is saying you got to make up your mind and make a choice. Make up your mind and make a choice about this job change. Okay. Got the Eiffel Tower over that job change. Earning power. So the thing that you're training for, or the thing that you're trying to do, is going to give you more earning power. Spirit is telling you that this is a sound decision. Okay. um it's just going to help you build. That's why that tower is there. Then you got this gold hand. That's about manifesting money, reaching your goals. Somebody will be able to offer you financial assistance if you're trying to start your own company or start your own business. Okay. um, you might you might do some part-time or some odd jobs or whatever you have to do to build up money pertaining to starting your own business or getting the money for a certification, a license, or whatever it is. Spirit is trying to tell you that it's definitely worth it. Okay, what do you have for Aries? This is a deck I made. I need to just go on and get it made. You see people selling all these decks and stuff. All right. Align with money and abundance. Align with that energy. What does money and abundance feel like? And don't be like, I don't know, Tiffany, I ain't got none. It's about joining in with whatever you think is abundant. For example, um, to me, like having tea or going to tea time is so cute and abundant. Okay, go to one. Nobody says that if you go to the most expensive restaurant in town that you have to order the most expensive thing, right? But just go join in whatever you feel like is abundant. Another thing that's abundant to me is being at the beach. I feel like the beach is so beautiful, especially when I go to um, the beach during times when people are at work. I feel like I'm rich. Like I'm at the beach. I know people at work. But whatever that is for you, aligning with that frequency as much as you can. Even if it's just laying back and you imagining or making a vision board, that's going to help you align with that, okay? Freedom. God goes before me, making my way easy and abundant. You know, it's not as hard as you're making it out to be, Spirit says. Spirit is like, just go for it, do it, and get it done. Look at all of them blank cards I had in here. What was I doing? Showcase your skills and talents. You're getting noticed. Time is money. So be very aware and very cognizant of how you're spending your time. What are you doing? Who are you spending your time with? Etc. etc. All right, now let's look at love. Love. What do you have for love for Aries? Love. Beautiful. Underneath the deck, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So you got to be true to yourself in making this decision. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So you have the opportunity here to easily manifest money and love. Okay. What do you have for Aries when it comes to love? Foundation. Established family security. So part of you leveling up when it comes to your career is your family. Okay. Family. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. So somebody could be pregnant, or it could be easy for you to get somebody pregnant right now, or easy for you to get pregnant. So if that's not what you want, then we grown. You know what to do. Conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. Give me more on that, Spirit. So you might have times when you feel like, oh, I'm seeing two energies here. Spying, shallow, conflict. So I feel like you left a connection or somebody left you and now you're trying to have a foundation and a family with a new person that is your soulmate or your twin flame. Interesting. Now this other person is spying on your socials. This is how you could have felt in that relationship, hollow, empty, and bored, and you guys were clashing and having too many differences and too much conflict, and that's why you split apart. That's juicy. We gonna see what's up with that when we do your love reading. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I hope that gave you some insight. I hope it makes sense for you. If you like a personal reading, you can hit me up. I love, love, love you, and I will talk to you soon.